evening drive time show. Bam bam.
Yes, you heard it right.
Bam bam. Every
Monday,
Tuesday,
Wednesday,
Thursday,
Friday. Let's beat the traffic.
Bam bam.
नमस्कार.
नमस्ते.
नमस्कार.
वणकम.
खुशामदीद.
अस्सलाम वालेकुम.
सत श्री अकाल.
नीकांद्र की वंदनम.
जय स्वामी नारायण.
जय श्री कृष्णा.
जय जनेन्द्र.
हमारे स्माइल भाई बंधु को बोल दे या अली मदद.
मौला अली मदद बोलते सारे फीजे मतलब बोले कि निशा बोला बनजान हम आ गए हैं आपके प्यारे महिमा के दौरे में सिर्फ आलतू बाबा.
And of course myself फालतू रानी बनाने आपकी फ्राइडे वाली शाम को थोड़ी और एक्साइटिंग, थोड़ी और टोटली मस्तानी बन जानी.
Alright बनजान, and right now let me tell you आज हमारा आज का शो शुरू होने वाला है फालतू रानी.
हाँ.
People are wondering, oh my God, I don't see any of you guys there. Why? What happened? अभी देखो आ गया वापस. There you go, Baljan. We are here. And if you're wondering, oh my God, this is a very nice new layout for us. It is a layout. Every time we do something new, Faltwani. Right, Faltwani? We do something
Good
new always.
afternoon, Bandhujan.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. And of course, हमारे very own दीपक पांड्या जी. जय श्री कृष्णा. कैसे हैं? बहुत दिन हो गए आपसे बात किए हुए. क्या आप आज की शाम के लिए रेडी हैं? क्योंकि आज तो ओ माय गॉड बैंड बाजा बारात सब बजने वाला है.
एक्चुअली हमारे आईपीएल जैसा स्टार्ट करने वाली है हमारे फालतू नहीं, बिकॉज सबको ले दे घुमा के करने वाली अभी है फालतू.
मैं कोई दे घुमा के नहीं करने वाली हूं.
I thought you going to दे घुमा के. Oh my God, तो चेंज हो गया.
घुमा के
चेंज हो गया.
नहीं आलतू बाबा, ये आलतू और फालतू दोनों का फीडबैक है.
अरे मैं कहा तुच्छ प्राणी. मैं कहाँ फीडबैक दूंगा फालतू रानी. मैं तो हूँ बस एक तुच्छ प्राणी है फालतू रानी. हाउ वाज दैट? गुड आना.
तौबा मत
अच्छा?
करो. बड़े मनहूस
नहीं तेरे बारे में बात नहीं कर रहे हम लोग. डोंट वरी अबाउट दैट.
तुम्हारे बारे में ही बात कर रहे हैं.
मतलब मनहूस कौन लग रहा है यहाँ पे? पर दीपक जी नमस्ते, कैसे हैं आप? एंड ऑफ कोर्स फालतू रानी आज हमारे बंधुओं को बोलने वाली है कि क्या किस के बारे में हम लोग आज देख घुमा के देने वाले हैं.
देख घुमा के नहीं, आज फीडबैक करने वाले हैं. फीडबैक यानी हाल ही में लेट्स टेल यू बंधुजान, जो कौन सी जनरेशन है वो जेन वाई है क्या? वो जेन जी है.
जेन जी है भाई. जेन जी
का जनरेशन जो है वो इस ट्यून से बहुत ही वाकिफ होंगे अच्छी तरह से.
वो जेन एक्स है.
जेन एक्स है.
ओके
आई डोंट नो. जेन एक्स, जेन वाई, जेन जी, मिलेनियल सभी वाकिफ है इस आवाज से. But mostly the people who are born in the 90s.
अरे वाह
और 80s, late 80s में जो 90s में बड़े हो रहे थे सभी को मालूम है. Everybody knows that particular tune, right? धर्मा प्रोडक्शंस. यानी कि
धार्मिक प्रोडक्शंस है इनका. धार्मिक प्रोडक्शंस.
धर्मा प्रोडक्शंस हमारे वेरी ओन नेपो किंग बादशाह हमारे. चलो ठीक है, ओके. उनके हिसाब से वो एंटरटेनमेंट के मोगल है. हमारे वेरी ओन करण जौहर साहब.
वेरी गुड. और उनका जो फिल्म है जिसका नाम है रॉकिया रानी की प्रेम कहानी, राइट फादरानी?
That's right. 25th anniversary of धर्मा प्रोडक्शंस पे करण जौहर साहब ने 25 years since that movie कुछ होता है came out. तो उन्होंने ठान लिया कि वो खुद एक डायरेक्टोरियल वेंचर डायरेक्टर्स चेयर में वापस आएंगे. एंड दैट ही इज गोइंग टू डायरेक्ट अ मूवी.
करेक्ट.
एंड वो मूवी थी रॉकी और रानी की प्रेम कहानी, फीचरिंग हिज वेरी ओन फेवरेट डार्लिंग रानी, दैट इज आलिया भट्ट.
नो इट वाज नॉट फालतू रानी, सॉरी. फालतू रानी हमारी डार्लिंग है.
हाँ, आपकी डार्लिंग और उनकी डार्लिंग में बहुत बड़ी डिफरेंस है.
करेक्ट.
हाँ.
And of course,
यहाँ पे कुछ stuff है, substance है, so.
Oh my God, stuff है, substance है. लेकिन इसमें क्या है? फर्स्ट stuff, substance कुछ भी नहीं है.
नहीं ऐसे नहीं बोलते, कुछ नहीं बोलते. AltuBaba, we can't like directly start taking hits, right? So.
नहीं, but okay, let's tell you one thing. We'll not focus about all these things. नेपो चीज के बारे में छोड़ दीजिए फालतू रानी जी. लेकिन लेट्स गो इन अ प्रॉपर दे घुमा के स्टाइल फॉर दिस पर्सन. रॉकी रानी की प्रेम कहानी के बारे में हमारे बंधु लोग जानना चाहते हैं कि काफी सारे लोग गए थे फिल्म देखने के लिए, बट आए एक क्वेश्चन मार्क के साथ.
हाँ.
मैं जो भी बाहर आए, मैं एक्चुअली 2 शोज के बाद वेट करता पीछे मैंने. आई एक्चुअली इंटरव्यूड पीपल हु एक्चुअली वॉच 3 shows बैक टू बैक. जो शोज आए थे वहाँ पे उनसे बात की मैंने. एंड काफी सारे लोग आते बाहर हैं, कौन है ये बंदा, ऐसे सोच रहे थे मुझे. काफी सारे लोग बोले कि हाँ मुझे अच्छा लगा, लेकिन हाँ ठीक है चले गए.
हाँ,
बहुत शर्माते मतलब शर्मिंदगी से उनका नजर पीछे गया था. आई डोंट नो व्हाई.
But let me tell you, the people that I spoke to, almost every single person said, Ranveer Singh is awesome. रणवीर सिंह अच्छा किया है. रणवीर सिंह अच्छा किया.
You are very biased, फालतूनी.
No, I heard that from
तेरा सुरूर. ये फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल फालतूनी ढंग से करो फीडबैक. हाँ, अभी लेट्स स्टार्ट विद सम एलिमेंट्स. वेल लेट्स स्टार्ट विद सम एलिमेंट्स. अभी देख घुमा के. ओके एक ओवर में 6 बॉल होती है, तो क्या हुआ देखो, काम कैसे क्यों बंद किया तूने?
तो मैं
क्या हुआ फालतूनी, यू गॉट ऑफेंडेड फालतूनी?
क्या
तो ऐसे किया तूने?
ऐसे किया क्योंकि तुमने शुरू किया with regard to the people that you spoke to outside the theater. I spoke to people and everybody, out of the 3 people that I spoke to, all of them said Ranveer Singh ने अच्छा किया है. So look at AltuBaba, so jealous of Ranveer Singh. First of all, he's jealous because he got married to Deepika Padukone. Look at the face you can make out. तो दूसरी चीज, AltuBaba बिल्कुल रणवीर सिंह को पसंद नहीं करता है. तो
किसने बोला?
हाँ, किसने बोला?
हाँ.
What?
Don't assume things for myself.
पलट देता.
अरे पासा पलट की बात नहीं है, अभी फीडबैक की बात है, स्ट्रक्चर की बात है. तो शो करने वाली थी, यू गोना टॉक अबाउट द फीडबैक अबाउट द शो. बताओ ये फिल्म के बारे में तेरा गुस्सा क्या है अंदर से, जो भड़ास है निकालो, फालतू नहीं निकालो.
मेरा कोई भड़ास नहीं है मधुजन. दिस पर्टिकुलर मूवी वाज मच हाइप्ड एंड मच डाउटेड एंड इट इज अ रनअवे सक्सेस फॉर ऑब्वियस रीजंस. Dharma Productions claims that this movie is a super duper hit.
Of course, Shabanasi's hot scenes and all of that, and this just obviously people love this movie.
What?
Kya?
What? Shabana Azmi's hot scenes there, is
it?
Of
course, yeah.
What? What is the structure here now? AltuBaba, where are you going mad for me?
Hey, hello. By the way, story की बात करो. Let's start with something. कहीं से शुरुआत करो फालतू. Fine. You're just going, just beating around the bush. Come on, we want to get to the point. पॉइंट पे आओ. हाँ, सबके बारे में हिट है. हाँ, मीडिया बोल रही है कि बड़ा हिट है. हाँ, आगे बढ़ो.
So मीडिया बोल रही है कि नहीं, but most people are talking about this रॉकी और रानी की प्रेम कहानी, and also you know all the hype that was built up about this movie since the song तुम क्या मिले तुम क्या. Oh my God, that song. Arijit Singh needs to stop, man. He really needs to stop singing. Every song is Arijit Singh. It's so annoying.
It's so simple. The best thing Arijit Singh is all the songs sound so nice and same.
Huh? What? Best thing about Arijit Singh?
हाँ, उनका तो वही तो स्पेशलिटी है यार. All his songs sound the same.
Anyway, since the songs or the music or the soundtrack started coming out, and for some reason Karan Johar seemed obsessed with the color red and wanting to make this seem because remember the first trailer that he put out was completely like Sanjay Leela Bhansali meets Kalank meets Karan Johar meets Bajirao Mastani kind of feel that you got to that whole movie, right? और उसके बारे में हमने टीजर टेक डाउन किया था. उस टाइम हमने बोला था कि ये कुछ खास नहीं लग रहा है, हमें स्टोरी का कुछ पता नहीं चल रहा है, कुछ नहीं है, एंड आई डोंट नो इफ इट्स गोना बी अ हिट. बट देन ही केम आउट विद अ नाइस टीजर ट्रेलर which actually was something that enticed us to go to watch the movie. You know, बहुत सारे लोग शायद वो टीजर देख के, क्योंकि the teaser is funny and it is captivating and it is interesting, तो हम लोग गए फिल्म देखने के लिए. एंड फिल्म कैसी थी? वेल, फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल शुरुआत करते हैं स्टोरी के साथ.
वेरी गुड, आई लाइक दिस. ये शुरुआत तेरी ना, मैं इससे सहमत हूँ बाय द वे. हाँ, कर स्टोरी कैसी?
अरे वाह, दीपक पांड्या जी कुछ कह रहे हैं
क्या
फेसबुक पे?
क्या?
तो कॉल करके शेयर करें. हमारे पूरे परिवार ने फिल्म देखी, क्या जकास फिल्म है.
हाँ, तो मतलब रीच नो, दैट इज द होल थिंग. और जनरेशन टू जनरेशन, उनके घर पे 3 जनरेशन है. हाँ, तीनों जनरेशन को पसंद आई ना. सो ही वाज सक्सेस. तो स्टोरी के बारे में क्या बोल रही तू? स्टोरी के बारे में क्या बताओ, स्टोरी के बारे में बताओ.
तो शुरुआत करते हैं इस मूवी के साथ. आई थिंक द मूवी स्टार्ट्स ऑफ ऑन द राइट फुट
ओहो,
इन टर्म्स ऑफ
मतलब ट्रेडिशनली राइट फुट लेके अंदर स्टार्ट करते
तो ये बेसिकली दो एक्चुअली प्रीटी क्लीशेड कॉन्सेप्ट हैं जहाँ पे यू नो फैमिलीज फ्रॉम डिफरेंट कल्चरल बैकग्राउंड्स, हीरो एंड हीरोइन अलग अलग कल्चरल बैकग्राउंड से हैं और शादी करना चाहते हैं. दोनों फैमिलीज अगेंस्ट हैं लेकिन प्यार हमेशा जीतता है. लव विल ऑलवेज विन, राइट, सो टू स्पीक. एंड दे डिसाइड कि दैट दे आर गोइंग टू गेट मैरिड एंड देन प्रैक्टिकलिटी. लेकिन जेन जी जो ठहरे या मिलेनियल्स जो ठहरे कि उनको लगता है कि प्रैक्टिकल होना चाहिए. जितना प्यार जितना भी ड्राइवर सीट में हो, कार तो चलाती है बैक सीट से फैमिली, वो बैक सीट ड्राइविंग करती है फैमिली. ऐसे डायलॉग है मूवी में. तो उसकी वजह से ये लोग डिसाइड करते हैं दैट दे आर गोइंग टू स्वैप प्लेसेस, स्वैप फैमिलीज, ताकि एक दूसरे के फैमिली से मतलब इंटरेक्ट करना और उनके तौर तरीके सीख ले एंड उनका दिल जीत ले. सो दे कन्विंस देयर फैमिलीज कि ये लोग एक दूसरे से मतलब एक दूसरे के घरों में जाएंगे. लेकिन उनको ये मालूम नहीं है कि जो रणवीर सिंह की फैमिली है, जो बहुत ही अमीर पंजाबी typical you know the rags to riches kind of family है. Not पैदाइशी अमीरी type family, but the family that has worked really hard and a woman entrepreneur who has emerged and made a क्या करोड़ों वाली business. वो फैमिली में बहुत उसमें एक ही मेट्रियार्क है और वो उनकी ही चलती है अकॉर्डिंग टू द स्टोरी लाइन, एंड वो अगेंस्ट है इस रिश्ते से. And she, for what they don't actually show, right? Why she's against the rishta? Why is she against it?
Just because she wants to be against it.
Yeah, just because she wants to be against it. So, and then of course Ranveer Singh जाता है वो आलिया भट्ट की फैमिली, एक पंजाबी फैमिली और एक बंगाली फैमिली. एंड मेरे हिसाब से anyway we'll go into that later. तो very different because this is supposed to be a very cultured, very educated, very artsy kind of family, the Bengali family, that is Alia Bhatt's family, and this family is supposed to be the you know, the total shoshagiri, the total you know show-offish, the total controlling the women in the family, kind of controlling the narrative in the family, kind of family में रणवीर सिंह पैदा हुआ है. So these are the two different families, and how do they come together or how do they split apart? And somewhere along the road, they try to introduce a romantic element between the grandfather, that is the grandfather of this family, and the grandmother of that family, claiming that the two would have been clandestine lovers in the past.
एक कैंडल स्टैंड मतलब क्या, उसे इलेक्ट्रिसिटी था रे क्या तुम्हें सही में?
कैंडल स्टैंड नहीं,
मतलब क्या है?
क्लैंडस्टाइन.
क्या कान में दर्द हो रहा है या दांत में दर्द हो रहा है? दांत नहीं मंजी होगी डेफिनेटली. सर में दर्द हो रहा है. सर में दर्द हो रहा है.
भगवान, मैं इसको कैसे उल्टा टंगा के मारूं ताकि दिमाग आ जाए? फिर भी दिमाग नहीं
आएगा. सीधा समझा, तू उल्टा टंगने की जरूरत नहीं, तू सीधा समझा. हाँ, कैंडल स्टैंड क्या है? कैंडल स्टैंड बोले तो छुप छुप के चोरी से. हैव यू सीन वन थिंग? ये स्टोरी जो है छुप छुप के स्टेपिंग आउट ऑफ मैरिज, हर एक इसका हर एक क्या उसका नाम क्या है, करण जौहर का फिल्म में, हर एक फिल्म में कुछ ना कुछ ऐसा टच आता ही है.
हाँ, पता नहीं क्यों.
एंड अनरिक्वेटेड लव भी है. ओके, तो मतलब ये अफेयर होता क्या, उन लोगों का अफेयर होता क्या? हाँ अफेयर होता. वेरी गुड. हाँ, तो अफेयर को भी दिखाया.
हाँ, तो इन दोनों का कहीं पे पास्ट में अफेयर हुआ होगा. तो ये उनके जो पोते पोती हैं, तो वो इनको फिर मिलाने की कोशिश करते हैं और मिलाने की कोशिश में दोनों एक दूसरे से प्यार करने लग जाते हैं, या एक दूसरे एक दूसरे से प्यार जताने में इन दोनों की क्रच यूज करते हैं मतलब. बट हालांकि ये जो दादा हैं रणवीर सिंह के, जो हमारे धर्मपाल जी ने प्ले किया है, वो शादीशुदा है.
ओह माय गॉड.
टू द मेट्रियार्क ऑफ द फैमिली.
मतलब जया बच्चन रियल लाइफ के हिसाब से. हाँ,
क्या रियल लाइफ के
मतलब अमिताभ बच्चन तो देखा. Clandestine.
बाबा तू विषय से हमेशा भटकता है. Now you get into the point. So this is the story, Banjan. What happens in the movie?
Okay. We'll not say spoiler alert है, हम लोग बताएंगे नहीं आपको, स्पॉइलर नहीं करने वाले हम लोग आप लोगों के लिए.
हाँ.
लेकिन ये करीब स्टोरी है. तो ये स्टोरी को देख के मुझे भी इतना फीडबैक आ रहा है कि ये हमारे करण जौहर साहब जो है ना, he is encashing on the nostalgia of people.
हाँ.
Yeah, and putting all placements for his own products and his own services.
अच्छा, स्ट्रक्चर्ड फैशन में जाए आल्टू बाबा.
सक्सेस फैशन में मैं स्टोरी की बात खोज रहा. मैं स्टोरी इसका जो स्टोरी क्रिएट किया गया है, आई फील स्टोरी इज नथिंग न्यू, सेम टू सेम रोल स्टोरी जो है नया लेके उसका थोड़ा बहुत ऐसा अटैच करके पेश कर दिया है. सेम थिंग अबाउट एक्स्ट्रा मैरिटल अफेयर ना, ये भी नहीं. डोंट यू फील दैट?
तेरे हिसाब से ये एक्स्ट्रा मैरिटल अफेयर के बारे में है?
हाँ, तो दादा दादी का तो होता है ना वहाँ पे, वो हॉट सीन भी है ना.
लेकिन फिल्म तो रॉकी और रानी की प्रेम कहानी के बारे में है.
यही तो है ना, यही तो मार खा गया इंडिया ना. सब लोग गए वो देखने के लिए शबनाज बेगम के हॉट सीन को.
आल्टू बाबा, हॉट सीन अचीव्स. Well, let's talk about the story. तेरे को क्या लगा स्टोरी के बारे में? Let's go with that.
देखो, I think story original है, right? Because I don't think any movie.
अभी बोला it is like same घिसा पिटा story, फिर बोलता है original है. Make up your mind, Altu. Shame on you.
Excuse me, I believe in being natural. फालतू नहीं, मुझे mind के लिए makeup नहीं चाहिए. Sorry. I believe natural beauty मेरा है, तो I would like to go with that. But the thing is, story में रॉकी और रानी के प्रेम कहानी, I think there's something which is rings a bell. एक और था अजब प्रेम की गजब कहानी, उसी का ऊपर टेक ऑफ है little bit, right? About two lovers.
I've not seen the movie.
देखा, ये हुई ना बात आल्टू वाली. तू देखी ना उसको, लेकिन टाइटल देखो कॉपी किया ना, अजब प्रेम की गजब कहानी, रॉकी और रानी की प्रेम कहानी. हाँ, सेम टू सेम. और बदरी बात की भूलिए ना कि दुल्हनिया की समथिंग कहानी.
आल्टू बाबा आगे बढ़ो.
तो ओरिजिनल नहीं है कुछ भी स्टोरी में.
अरे बाप रे, अभी बोला कि ओरिजिनल है, फिर बोला कुछ भी ओरिजिनल नहीं है.
चिल्लाती काय को रे?
हाँ.
चिल्लाती काय को है?
चलो ठीक है.
हाँ, चिल्लाने का नहीं.
दीपक पांड्या जी कॉल करिए, वी लव टू हियर फ्रॉम यू.
अरे दीपक जी कभी कॉल नहीं करते, दीपक जी शर्माते कॉल करने के लिए.
अच्छा, कॉल आपको इस नंबर पे करना है जो व्हाट्सएप पे करना है, जो स्टूडियो का नंबर है 4088328881. एक बार और स्टूडियो का नंबर नोट कर लीजिएगा, 408-832-8881. 408-832-8881. You need to save this number on your WhatsApp and you need to call on this number if you want to share about your opinion about Rocky और रानी की प्रेम कहानी. तो आल्टू के हिसाब से it is a घिसा पिटा story.
Yeah, because I feel it is just like taking bits and pieces of different movies and put it together.
Okay. What are the different movies? Why?
तो गुस्सा नहीं करे ना? हाँ ठीक है. हाँ. बिकॉज मुझे थोड़ा बहुत लगा वो फिल्म है ना जो उसका नाम है क्या, अरे वो क्या फिल्म है यार, ए दिल मुश्किल.
ओके.
हाँ, ए दिल मुश्किल का सेम टू सेम है जो.
कहाँ से सेम टू सेम?
हाँ, मतलब धर्मेंद्र त्रिपाठी और व्हाट्स द नेम शबन आजमी का जो बचपन था ना, वो ए दिल मुश्किल का सेम टू सेम है ना. दोनों का शादी हो गया था लेकिन फिर भी मतलब
ए दिल मुश्किल में ऐसा कुछ नहीं होता है. ओ
कौन सा शाहरुख खान का फिल्म कौन सा है? चलते चलते नो क्या, वो क्या था फिल्म उसमें,
कभी अलविदा ना
कह रहा में थोड़ा बहुत वो पास्ट बना, उसी को लेके उन लोगों का पास लगा दिया वहाँ पे. तो सेम टू सेम उन लोगों का दोनों का शादी हुआ था ना, दोनों लाइक टोटली रन डाउन बाय द रीच ऑफ द स्पाउसेस एंड दे ट्राई एंड दे फाइनली सेपरेट आउट. सो ही स्टार्ट टू शो, वहाँ पे कुछ और है, यहाँ पे कुछ और है ना, ट्राई टू शो. तो आई थिंक ही डन लॉट ऑफ नॉस्टैल्जिया को बहुत टच किया है. काफ़ी सारे पोजीशंस पे उन्होंने अपने अपनी फिल्मों के गाने लगा दिए हैं एंड काफ़ी सारे पुराने गानों के सीन्स लगा के लोगों के नॉस्टैल्जिया पे टच कर दिया है. मतलब वो क्या ना, वो नस पे टच कर दिया, टचाक बोल के, यू नो. एंड जो बुढ़ों का लव होता ना, उन लोगों का लव को सही में लेके उसने एक फिल्म बना दी ताकि ऑल द पीपल विल गो लव इट. हाँ, मेरा भी बचपन में ऐसा ही कुछ हाल था लेकिन शादी हो गई, क्या करूं. मनीष शर्मा जी, पैम टू कैसे हैं आप?
हाँ, तो बदजान, लेट्स स्टार्ट विद द स्टोरी लाइन, राइट?
तो स्टार्ट कर दें हमने ऑलरेडी ना.
जो हमारे आल्टू बाबा ने बोला कि ही हैज पिक्ड अप फ्रॉम हियर एंड देयर एंड ट्राई टू appeal to every audience.
यहाँ तक कि उसने खुद का शो कभी प्लग किया उसने, वो टैलेंट शो आइडल का, और अपना खुद का जो लव स्टोरीज का उसका भी 2-3 बार रेफरेंस कराया.
लव स्टोरीज का क्या है?
हाँ किया ना, वो लड़की बोलती ना, हाँ लव नहीं है लस्ट है, लव नहीं है लस्ट है. लाइक दिस जनरेशन बिलीव्स इन लस्ट ओनली. हाउ स्टूपिड,
Oh God.
हाउ स्टूपिड, सीरियसली. हाँ आई एम सॉरी समहाउ. करण जी आप हमसे बात कीजिएगा, हम आपको डिटेल बताएंगे क्या क्या था, लेकिन फिर फालतू नहीं, आगे बढ़ो.
अरे मिलते ही वो उस पे ऐसे उसको ताड़ती है, तो बात ऑब्वियस है ना.
अब ऑब्वियस है ना,
Yeah.
वो पसंद आया ना ताड़ना, वो भी.
हाँ हाँ.
फालतू नहीं, वाज वेरी हैप्पी. मतलब कोई तो यार डिफेंड किया ना अपने आप को, लेकिन मतलब ही सेड ओके ना, ऑब्जेक्टिफाई करो जी. हाँ
तो the roles are played by doyen actors मंजन. एक तो हमारे धर्मेंद्र पाजी है एज द दादाजी, उनकी बीवी है जया बच्चन जो मेट्रियार्क है, और रणवीर सिंह है, रणवीर सिंह के पापा. आई डोंट नो हु वाज प्लेड, दे हैव डन अ गुड जॉब. ऑल दी ensemble कास्ट जो है, दे हैव डन अ प्रीटी गुड जॉब. एंड आलिया भट्ट की दादी जो है वो शबाना आज़मी जी हैं, ठीक है. सो एंड देन शी लिव्स विथ हर मॉम, डैड एंड दादी, एंड डैड इज अ कथक डांसर.
वाह.
And her mom is first of all, her mom is a English professor.
ओए होए.
And हमने बोला था ना, हमें लगता है कि करण जौहर साहब हमारे शो सुनते हैं.
हाँ.
लगता है नहीं, हमें यकीन है, क्योंकि काफ़ी सारे हमारे जोक्स उन्होंने वहाँ पे इस्तेमाल किया है.
एग्जैक्टली, यहाँ तक कि इन हाउस शशि तरूर.
हाँ एग्जैक्टली, इन हाउस शशि
जो
तरूर.
खिताब हमने दिया था हमारी काबिल मुवक्किल फाल्तवानी को,
हाँ.
इन्होंने जाके एक और अपने कैरेक्टर को दे दिया है वो खिताब ऑफ इन हाउस शशि थरूर.
That is right. तो हमें लगता है, okay, there's a couple of things here, right? In the story, it seems, let's be brutally honest. There's a lot of laughs.
Wow.
I mean, in the beginning, right? क्योंकि जो characterization उन्होंने रणवीर सिंह का किया है, at least you know कि that typical Punjabi munda who is from this family जो घर पे डरपोक है, like उसकी दादी के सामने वो एस्टेब्लिश नहीं किया है क्यों दादी के सामने वो डरपोक है, दादी और पापा के सामने वो
ये स्टोरी की खामी है.
हाँ, लेकिन उसका जो मतलब फोकसिंग जस्ट ऑन हिज फिजिक, जैसे जिम में बॉडी शॉडी बनाता है और पैसे उड़ाता है, बड़े बाप के बिगड़े बेटे टाइप.
प्रोटीन शेक पीता है.
हाँ, प्रोटीन शेक पीता है और फरारी में घूमता है, एंड जो उसके मन में आया वो करता है टाइप्स.
रॉकी.
हाँ, रॉकी, टोटल रॉकिंग काइंड ऑफ बंदा जो डांस करता है.
फालतू नहीं, उस फ्लैट उसको तो
तो
पूरा,
ये हमारे
उसके बारे में बुराई मत बोलो उसको पूरा. हाँ, रणवीर सिंह ब्लाइंड फेथ.
हाँ,
अच्छा किया उसने.
क्या थोड़ा एजुकेटेड नहीं है? एजुकेटेड इतना नहीं है. वो 10th पास है शायद, या कुछ ऐसा. वो बोलता है ना, कुछ बोलता है कि हाँ क्या है, थोड़ी बहुत हमारी भी एजुकेशन है. ही सेज मैं भी एजुकेटेड हूँ. सो दोज लिटिल थिंग्स, द स्टेरियोटिपिकल जोक्स व्हिच मेक अस ऑल फील ऑकवर्ड, वो बहुत अच्छी तरह से रणवीर सिंह का कैरेक्टर डेवलप किया है.
लाइक रेड एप्पल.
जो पंजाबी जो डिक्शन है, एक्सेंट है, they've done a really good job. ठीक है. तो ये मूवी में ऐसा अगर आपको मतलब हंसी आती है सिर्फ ऐसे वाली सिचुएशंस पे,
ऐसे वाले जहाँ पे रणवीर सिंह है और कुछ नहीं.
या यू डोंट फील लाइक लाफिंग एट एनी अदर जोक.
लेकिन आई टोटली लाइक शबनम एंड सुमन.
शबनम?
हाँ, शोभा and Shobha's role is very nice, and even Suman's role is very nice.
Who's Shobha and who's Suman? अबे सोमेन, वो बंगाली बंदा. ओ डुंग 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 मेरी प्रेम की नैया बीच भव. Okay, so in the middle of all of this, there is one character, Madhujan, who is a Bengali babu, who totally is in love with Alia Bhatt.
Oh my God! First talk about this character. अरे वाह, लंबा छोड़ा रणबीर कपूर के बारे में, बाद में एक छोटा रोल के बारे में, and nothing about Alia Bhatt. So mean.
आलिया भट्ट को इतना स्क्रीन स्पेस दिया है, लेकिन they have done zero to develop आलिया भट्ट character.
Zero.
Sorry Karan, I know that.
Sorry Karan.
I know that you might not like what we're going to say, but if you had spent at least at least 5 minutes sitting down and developing the character of Rani,
Huh?
I think this would have been an amazing role that
Correct.
Alia Bhatt would have
You
been
made a
able to pull off.
disservice to Alia Bhatt, unfortunately. If anything, you have to apologize to her and
Yeah.
make at least 10 more projects so she can go to retirement easily.
Yeah, for
Or
us.
rather, in more smooth.
So Alia Bhatt is supposed to be a Bengali news reporter,
Doesn't look any bit that way.
news anchor, sorry,
Doesn't look any bit Bengali or a news anchor.
and a firebrand news anchor.
Firebrand news anchor. How do
जैसे
we...
उसको देख के बड़े बड़ों की मतलब
चित्तर हो जाते हैं, उड़ जाते हैं.
हाँ हिल जाते हैं. So they've tried to establish that it looks like a scene from that movie that not Alia Bhatt, Vidya Balan acted in which she is a news anchor where she totally dresses down a particular politician who comes to her show and she ends up in an accident. Have you seen that movie?
No.
There's a movie.
Who killed Jessica?
No man, there's one movie that came on OTT during the pandemic. उसमें वो न्यूज़ एंकर होती है and she's a very educated news anchor जो point पकड़ती है and she has no qualms in asking the uncomfortable questions of politicians, and she invites them to her show, and those people, I mean, people are scared to come on her show because she can actually put them on the spot and ask them those questions. वैसे वाली character मुझे ऐसा लगा कि वो they were trying to establish the same kind of character with Alia Bhatt, but they did not do a good job because जो उसका establishing scene है, it's so फीका. Did you feel that?
He didn't have presence.
Yeah, and
She's
she
very
does.
peach to the.
Yeah.
It doesn't have that.
वो stature ही नहीं आता है. It is not. I mean, I think Alia Bhatt, quite frankly, is a miscast. They one other person that they should have
But
cast.
she actually is not a miscast because she already was Mrs. by the time, right?
Oh my God! Bye, AltuBaba. तू ही कर ले show.
Boy, AltuBaba. Yes, I am boy and you're girl.
Okay, go ahead. Please talk it. I don't want to be talking all the time. Please.
नहीं मजा आ रहा है बातें करो ना लोगों को मजा आ रहा है.
What's up, Share?
Manisha ji is saying awesome, wonderful, very true, very true.
Yeah.
हाँ सब लोग तेरे लिए शाबाशी दे रहे हैं फालतू नहीं. प्लीज और बताओ. नाइस इफेक्ट्स बोल रहे हैं हमारी मीनाक्षी जी ऑल्सो. वेरी गुड. दीपक जी बोल रहे हैं हाँ मजा आ गया और मजा दिलाओ. हाँ बताओ.
तो आलिया भट्ट का जो कैरेक्टर है बंजन, वो एक एजुकेटेड बंगाली टोटली वुमेन एम्पावरमेंट में बिलीव करने वाली नारी है जो बहुत ही बोल्ड है एंड डजंट हेजिटेट टू आस्क एनी क्वेश्चंस. वो एक तो एस्टैब्लिश नहीं हुआ क्योंकि बिगिनिंग वाले सीन में उसको दिखाते हैं दैट देयर इज सम पॉलिटिशियन दैट शी क्वेश्चंस एंड दैट पॉलिटिशियन, द थिंग इज द पॉलिटिशियन हिमसेल्फ, इट इज सच अ पुअर स्क्रिप्ट because the politician himself is not involved in the commission of the crime or in covering up the crime. The only thing is that the politician is not questioning the happenings in his state or whatever.
And that made it seem like just because she extends a hand to say namaste and he does namaste to her, ये हमारी सभ्यता है. So she gets ego. So what he's going to show here is it is not a feminist movie showing that this lady is full of herself. Yeah, that's what he's trying to show. Rani, right?
Rani. So and then वो बोलती है आपको सिखानी थी हमारी सभ्यता. And in the end when he tries to go, so she says that, and it absolutely seems like ये total narcissist है and she doesn't care about anything, and she has the only thing she's trying to do is be vindictive. It doesn't come across as her being a
genuine journalist,
genuine anchor or somebody who really cares about society.
Fake था, बहुत fake. Acting कर रही थी ना obviously.
हाँ, क्योंकि अगले ही सीन में right, they show her looking at Ranveer Singh who comes into her office.
Leching at him.
So Ranveer Singh comes in. I don't know whether Alia Bhatt doesn't know how to act or whether it is Karan Johar who thinks that just Alia in front of the camera is magic, that he has not taught her how to act that scene out or whatever. For me it just seemed like through and through she's like she just has a very, what do you call it?
But you can only see maximum you can do is take the donkey to the water, no? You can't make it drink. So you can put a donkey in front of a camera, you can't make it act, right?
Hey, but Alia Bhatt,
good actress, huh?
I think in some of the movies she's done a good job.
Oh, you're saying she's a director's artist.
And
you're saying the Karan did not do a good job.
I don't know if it is Karan or whether it's Alia's overconfidence, or for some reason I felt that in this movie Alia Bhatt, I don't know, especially after the marriage or after the baby, I felt that even about in Brahmastra, she just seemed like that star.
Oh my God, I have nightmares of Brahmastra nowadays. Shiva!
Yeah, for me, I just feel that she can't act.
I'm
she
sorry.
just cannot act for nuts. In this movie, the only thing is she's constantly just looking at him and being very heroine types.
Yeah, but she's tried. You must give her. Arey, try to kiya na. Paisa to mila usko na. Most important. That is what I'm getting paid for it.
Okay, so her character completely falls flat because they show that this woman is somebody who is very khokla.
Yeah, Rani is khokla.
Rani does not stand out as a strong feminist. Nowhere along the road.
Yeah.
It just seems like she's very headstrong, and then it does not stand out as a character that you feel like, okay, for example, who would have pulled it off? Because I think it's Alia's stature. I mean, she doesn't have that screen presence. I think Deepika Padukone would have been a better fit for this role.
Yeah, Deepika Padukone showed up beautifully in the movie. We'll tell you which one. I'll tell you.
Piku.
No, man. What's the movie which actually she's done that her Chubulappan and her seriousness also comes in? What's the movie which actually that we like a lot, right?
Piku. I don't know what you're talking about.
Ranbir Kapoor.
Oh, the
Tamasha, where actually you'll see the business side of her.
Yeah.
Total no-nonsense business kind of person, and then at the same time all fun-loving kind of person, right?
Yeah.
She's done a good contrast to those things. But again, I think here that's where it failed. Probably that's what I think from the get-go they thought this movie is going to be a comedy.
Yeah.
You thought so? I think that's what they meant to say.
I don't know. I thought
because they made a joke of journalism. They make a joke of even feminists. They make a joke of even generations.
Yeah.
They make a joke of everything in this movie, including the Punjabi community.
What is the biggest joke is that, Bandhujan, there's such stereotypical comments and stereotypical representations of the Punjabis and also the Bengalis. It just so stereotypical. Like, okay, I understand, okay, if it is for the sake of entertainment, कि ऐसे होता है कि बंगाली लोग ऐसे मिलते हैं, उनका मतलब ये सेशन चलता है जहाँ पे वो शेरो शायरी, गाना वाना, खाना, that kind of thing that they do. That is their own way of shosha.
Okay.
And then the Punjabis have booze, daru, dancing, party sharti, rap music and Punjabi music, and that is their style of party sharting, right?
बाहर से लेकिन अंदर से उतने सारे problems उनके भी होते हैं.
Correct.
That kind of stuff.
Correct. So वो story के हिसाब से, हमारे हिसाब से, although he has tried to capture the nostalgia and capture every different, I think he's gone overboard and he's tried to do a little too much. And ये दो मेन कैरेक्टर्स रॉकी और रानी की जो कैरेक्टर्स हैं, रॉकी की थोड़ी बहुत डेवलप की है, लेकिन रॉकी का सिर्फ वो प्रेमी वाला कैरेक्टर डेवलप किया है, ना कि रॉकी कैसा भाई है, कैसा पोता है. दे हैव नॉट फोकस्ड ऑन एनी ऑफ दैट. और कैसा बेटा है, क्योंकि एंड में वही दैट्स व्हाट कम्स इनटू प्ले. Towards the climax of the movie, that is what is focused upon, but they have not done anything to establish previously his relationship with his dadima, or his relationship with his mom, or his relationship with his sister. Okay, nowhere during the movie does he stand by them. Okay, and or have they shown his interactions much with his family members.
But then the question comes up, the movie is supposed to be about these two people only, why should it be anybody else in the question?
Correct.
So then you actually will be having to say that, okay, yeah, then he's right.
What he's right?
That, there was they didn't have to establish all because only about Rocky Rani Prem Kahani.
Well, while it is Rocky or Rani ki Prem Kahani, the Prem Kahani has its twist where the family gets involved, right? That is the whole thing, where you should have shown the dynamic with the family. But they've done that well with her side of the family.
Oh.
Where he shows how her interactions with her mom, her interactions with her dad, her interactions with her dadima, and why they like it. That is shown nicely. Lekin, इस मूवी की जो मोस्ट पिविटल कैरेक्टर है, मोर देन रॉकी एंड रानी, इज द मेन लेडी,
The matriarch.
द मेट्रियार्क ऑफ द फैमिली. वो हमारी जया बच्चन जी. लेकिन उनका पूरा सिर्फ एक मोन्टाज फ्लैशबैक में उन्होंने बस ऐसे एस्टैब्लिश कर दिया कि ये एक इनसिक्योर डाउन ट्रॉडन बहू है जो उसके सास के हाथ बहुत ही मिसट्रीट की गई, और फिर तब से उसने ठान लिया कि जब सास की मौत हो जाती है, शी टेक्स ओवर एंड शी यूजेस व्हाट शी नोज बेस्ट, मेकिंग बूंदी के लड्डू, मोतीचूर के लड्डू, राइट, समथिंग लाइक दैट. शी यूजेस दैट एंड शी मेक्स द she goes ahead and she makes an empire based on her laddus, her sweet shop. Right, so that is what they have tried to establish, but the establishment of that character is purely on क्या 5 minutes भी नहीं है ना वो montage उनके बारे में.
हाँ मैं काउंट नहीं किया.
5 minutes भी नहीं आता है. They don't even establish her character as to why she has become the strong matriarch that she is. आगे बताओ आलतू बाबा.
अरे मुझे मालूम नहीं, आगे बता लो. यू हैड समथिंग एल्स ऑलरेडी प्लान्ड टू दैट. हाँ बताओ और क्या. सो व्हाट अबाउट द मैट्रियार्क, और क्या.
तो ये जो मेट्रियार्क वाली कैरेक्टर दिखाए हैं बंजन, दे हैव शोन दैट शी इज मैरिड टू धर्मेंद्र, and they don't show why exactly she detests her husband so much. The only thing that they show is because he's a shire and he's lost in his own shero shairi wali world, she feels that her husband, her own son should not turn out to be her husband. So she tries to raise her son according to her principles and her values, and but then they've made it seem like as if she actually shuns Dharmender all the way, but she's still married to him and they stay in the same house, and Dharmender has had an accident. That is the character कि उसकी ऐसे कुछ establish किया है कि वो व्हील चेयर में है, उसका कोई मतलब एक्सीडेंट हो गया था, वो गिर गया था स्टेयर से, तो तब से उसकी याददाश्त आती जाती रहती है. राइट नाउ द character of Shabana Azmi, I think, according to me, that could have been a very strong character. That could have been a very exemplary kind of character that they could have made अगर उन characters की dignity maintain की होती. In this movie they've really, I think it's an absolute and criminal waste of Shabana Azmi in that role. First of all, क्योंकि they've shown her as nothing but a frivolous, somebody who's had her third hand Javani type thing, where she's coming back into a relationship with Dharmendra, when Dharmendra is still married to Jaya Badri. So अभी आते हैं उस पॉइंट पे जहाँ पे हमें स्टोरी से, or at least which doesn't seem to fit in, which we think, Karan Saab, you went a little overboard. Everything is all fine and dandy, but this particular angle that you took for the movie was absolutely uncalled for. I don't know why it was needed. It was not required at all throughout the movie. Even if you had shown that there was unrequited love, right? Ki Shabana Azmi supposedly was in an abusive marriage where her husband used to beat her, is what they have shown, and the husband used to beat her child, is Alia Bhatt's dad, because he did Kathak. Okay. So Shabana Azmi and Dharmendra would have met somewhere in Shimla at a Kavi Sammelan or something like that, and over there they both would have discovered love in each other. वो एस्टैब्लिश नहीं होता है कि वो सिर्फ एक हफ्ते का लव है या बार बार मिल रहे थे, क्या हो रहा था उनके बीच.
लेकिन वो डायलॉग में था ना, they actually would have met only for a week, a few days actually.
7 दिन.
हाँ 7 दिन.
हाँ. So and then they've fallen in love with each other because and the thing comes in the end that he was her soulmate. She says he was my soulmate.
Well, after he actually is passed on.
Yeah.
But we don't want to give too much about the story, right? लेकिन इतने में आप जितना आपने सुने हैं, मतलब I think Fathrani is giving a lot of detail about the movie. But Fathrani, but what do you say? It was entertaining, was it right? When you went to the theatre, you got entertained, right? Were you entertained? Did you feel entertained?
I laughed. I laughed significantly a lot. I clapped. I laughed. I really.
It was entertainer.
Some of the dialogues, yes, it was entertaining, but just like how in Kuch Kuch Hota Hai, he lost the plot. He completely lost the plot, Banjan. In Kuch Kuch Hota Hai, क्या ये फिल्म ऐसी फिल्म है जिसमें सच्ची में किसी की प्रेम कहानी के बारे में है, या ऐसी वाली फिल्म है जहाँ पे कोई लड़की शिफॉन साड़ी में लिपटी हुई स्टाइल उस पे दिल आ गया टाइप की कहानी है.
ओहो.
क्योंकि उसमें दिखाते हैं ना, where in कुछ कुछ होता है also he shows how he is not in love with Kajol because she's like a tomboy even though she's his best friend. And then Kajol's he sees her a few years later and then she is turned into, you know, long hair and chiffon sari and everything, and then he falls in love with her right away. It just shows how superficially you process these things, and for me that's what I felt with Rocky और रानी की प्रेम कहानी. क्योंकि इसमें एक बहुत ही बड़ी गलती करी, आई थिंक, in terms of not in terms of really what would you say, in terms of not establishing the dignity of an unrequited love between two people and the dignity of a marriage between two people who have stayed in the marriage for so many years. They are the dada dadi of the hero of the movie, and right in front of his wife, Dharmendra kisses his what do you call his long lost love, that is Shabana Azmi, in a full on lip lock.
हम तो we can't show that thing here, just show you the image of that.
Why can't we show?
I don't want to show it. Oh my god.
So and it seems, this is Karan Johar wanted this because he wanted to capture the passion, it seems.
It's disgusting, I'm sorry.
And it is so actually it is incredible and incredulous.
Incredulous!
Really.
But Jan, if you want to, I'm going to post a link for your thesaurus to go find out all the words, English words Fathrani is using today, because she is, at the end of the day, our in-house Shashi Tharoor.
AltuBaba. So that particular scene, जो ये इन दोनों का ये होता है, मतलब where धर्मेंद्र, apparently what our very own Karan Johar Saab has done is, like let's tell you, his taste in music matches our taste in music a lot. We'll give you that, Karan Saab. You're an amazing, you've got good taste in music. जो अभी ना जाओ छोड़कर, and then कांटों से खींच के आंचल. He's got a lot of those songs, and he's got really really cute yesteryear के गाने, अनमोल नगमे वाले गाने वो इस मूवी में डाले हैं, right? तो ये अभी ना जाओ छोड़कर वाला गाना इन दोनों के बीच बार बार बजता रहता है. मतलब जब भी इन लोगों का एंट्री होता है तो that song keeps popping up. इन दोनों मतलब धर्मेंद्र and Shabana Azmi.
Well, isn't that the trigger song which actually shows that he's back in his normal self, because when she's walking out is when he sings the song?
Yeah, exactly. So when he starts singing the song and he goes, his wife is standing, his whole family, including his son, his daughter-in-law, his granddaughter, everybody is standing, and he goes and she goes, forget about him, let's say he's senile, right? He is somebody who has dementia or whatever, he keeps forgetting things, it's okay. You can grant it that he has no filters, but what about Shabana Azmi? And then they show these two characters come in a full-on lip lock. And everybody... And
hey, no. They don't do lip lock in front of the family.
They do. It is in front of the family. That scene is in front of the family. AltuBaba, that scene is in front of the family.
Okay, I closed my eyes, suppose, probably.
Yeah. So his Ranveer Singh is watching and smiling. Alia Bhatt is watching and smiling, and they also actually okay. चलो ठीक है, ये एक सीन है तो छोड़ सकते हैं, लेकिन they show repeatedly. They show with this medley of old songs that Karan Johar has done. I think
एक side they are making out, other side Dada is making out.
Correct. एक side Karan Johar and Alia Bhatt are full on like
Karan Johar नहीं, Ranveer Singh
and Alia Bhatt
full out making out, and that side they are full out making out.
Yeah, those two are full on making out, and worst part is even in the serious sequences in the movie. It
also happens in the same bed also.
Huh?
Yeah, one of the scenes happens in the same bed.
Yeah, in the same bed. They actually sneak Shabana Azmi into Dharmender's house,
through the
into
window.
His bedroom. Yeah, on the same bed while his wife is in the same house.
Can you imagine the audacity?
Not audacity. I'm not talking about audacity.
The danger. Yeah.
No, I'm just talking about the absolute...
careless for safety. What shit foreigner? She's an old lady.
No, the disregard.
Disregard, yes. That's the word I'm looking for.
Disregard for common sense, yeah. कौन से लोग ऐसे करते हैं? कौन से फैमिली में ऐसा होता है?
कहाँ से आते हैं लोग?
कहाँ से आ जाते हैं ये लोग? Seriously?
कौन है ये लोग?
कौन है ये लोग?
And इसको देख के please don't try to get your दादी mom to climb a 2-story building.
हाँ.
Don't do that, please.
Oh God.
Yeah, just because you want to make out with the other guy's daughter, granddaughter, grandson. Please don't do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Avoid that, please.
Exactly. So ये हमारे साथ मुझे तो बिल्कुल मेरे साथ जमा नहीं बॉस.
ये बात अजब नहीं हुई.
तो तुम्हें क्या लगा AltuBaba के?
मुझे लगा यार देखो स्टोरी यार देख के हंस के जाओ बस खत्म.
हाँ?
एंटरटेन हुआ ना बस खत्म. हंसी दो बार हंसी आई. जो भी हंसी आया was because the dialogues written for Ranveer Singh और कुछ नहीं. टाइमिंग वाइज देखा जाए तो उसका तो आलिया भट्ट का टाइमिंग 0 है, तो उसका एक भी जोक एक्चुअली क्रैक नहीं हुआ. लेकिन बंदे का क्रैक हुआ अच्छी तरह से फॉर श्योर. His timing was good. I'm sorry, Dharmender ji was just there as token. Suppose he can't act anymore, so no expectations of quality of acting over there. But I just felt one thing was that Alia Bhatt ke daddy jo hai seemed to be the hum umar of Ranveer Singh.
Actually, Ranveer Singh does look old. He looks pretty old.
Arey yaar, that other gentleman look young bolo na. Why you want to focus on negative always, Faltwani?
No.
The other gentleman looked very young to be the dad of Alia Bhatt.
I know.
And I think that way casting was nice to the family of Alia Bhatt, because I didn't feel the casting of the Punjabi community was apt. But this side, of course, was good. But anyway, end of the day, Faltwani, when you come out of the theatre, what did you come out with? A smile or no?
So the person who played the father of Alia Bhatt is somebody called Tota Roy Chaudhary. Okay, and he says he's actually a youngish guy. He's not so old.
I know. He seems like,
he's probably about Ranveer Singh is 40, right? 40 or 41. I don't remember.
Yeah, so maybe around 5-6 years older than him.
No, exactly. He's 47.
That's why I say he seemed Hamumar of the guy. So it didn't gel that he was a father of Alia Bhatt kind of a person, right?
Yeah.
But anyway,
he's done a really good job.
Hey, he certainly both kiya unhone, and though he didn't seem to be a 100% Kathak dancer, he seemed to be somebody who likes the form.
And I think even
he carried himself well, yeah.
Yeah, and even the lady Churni Ganguly, who plays her mom, she's done a pretty good job too.
Their in-house Shashi Tharoor.
Their in-house Shashi Tharoor.
You would see glimpses of Faltwani out there many times.
Shut up, that's not true.
What's the word you use? Oh, I feel totally flabbergasted. तुमको लगता नहीं?
AltuBaba.
There are only a few laughable scenes in that movie. Many of them are forced. Doesn't seem. Ranveer Singh has done a good job. I think every time he's done, उसके आँखों में सच्चाई दिखती है, like as though he's living the character.
Yeah.
Like even the part of laundry, she'll say like अंदर जाओ कपड़े उतारो मैं आती हूँ. Then सिद्धार्थ के साथ बोलता है कि मम्मी जी आप तो उनकी रानी की मम्मी हो, ऐसे कैसे?
कपड़े उतारो मैं आती है आता है बेडरूम में जाओ कपड़े उतारो मैं आता है. That scene, no, that is a very funny scene.
Faltwani was seeing all kinds of stuff. उसको तो double meaning
double meaning. There's a lot of double entendres in the movie.
देखा इसलिए बोला ना टॉन्डर क्या बोलते हैं?
टॉन्डर नहीं entendre. Oh my God, AltuBaba. That way I think Karan has got a good sense of humor, with those kinds of things. But I think he gets carried away with his own, like, you know, I'm all that and I got this. And I think to a great extent, if it's the ADs, they should, at least the ADs should be good. That is, जो उनके associate directors हैं,
AD.
अबे associate या assistant directors जो हैं, to make sure that the loose ends of the plot are tied up. But
how can they tie the Alia Bhatt up? Seriously.
Hey.
She's not even a citizen of India.
So anyway, Banjan, so that is, for me, I felt that was not in the story. That was a completely uncalled for.
But while you were there for 2.5 hours, Faltwani, were you feeling entertained?
Forget
all these things.
Only in the beginning, AltuBaba.
क्या बात कर रही है तू?
Only in the beginning.
On the scale of 1 to 10, what do you give this particular?
I would give this movie on a scale of 1 to 10 about a 5.
What?
I take away 3 points for casting because I think Alia Bhatt is a miscast for this movie. Absolutely. I take away 1 point for the, what do you call, the using Arijit Singh for all the songs.
Oh no.
Except one song which I liked, which I really liked. Actually, I like 2 songs. One is a very sad song, one is a very happy song. And the happy song is a song called the Heartthrob song, which I really liked, which was featuring Ranveer Singh. And he's done a really good job. That's why you like that particular song, because that's his intro song. फिर जो एक और गाना है रो लेन दे करके, एक ब्यूटिफुल गाना है which is featured on Sonu Nigam. Actually, Sonu Nigam sings that song, and it's a song that plays in the background as they're doing the final rites of Dharmendra. Spoiler alert, Dharmendra dies in the movie, and that, I think the song adds to the sentiment at that particular point in the movie. It's a huge plus. I like those 2 songs. Outside of that, the rest of the songs are typical. Like, it's not a huge Dhindora Baje Re. It's not a big deal. And then what? Tum kya mile. Sorry, even if you go out of your way, Karan sir, and praise what's her name, Shreya Ghoshal, because you feel that you did a disservice to Shreya Ghoshal through that song, then even though you're praising, I do not believe that there has been any her portion of the song doesn't stand out at all, purely because there's so much Tum Kya Mile throughout the song.
So what is the box office review of India?
The movie is a super duper runaway success.
So audience are loving it in India, correct?
Audiences are going
तो
and
क्या
watching.
फायदा इतना feedback देके तुम्हें फालतू वाली
अबे feedback नहीं, देखो यार, दिमाग छोड़, मतलब एक तो ऐसे मूवीज होते हैं जो दिमाग छोड़ के बस फिल्म में जाके हंस के पागलों की तरह हंस के वापस आओ. A total like time pass entertainer, like Chennai Express, right? I feel those kind of movies are like total time pass movies, okay? Where you just go, have a good time, laugh it out and come back, okay? Though this doesn't fall under that category also. This one tries to touch upon some very serious topics. जैसे women empowerment के बारे में बात करता है. जैसे he has tried to do a little bit of, he's tried to bring in the feel of तू झूठी मैं मक्कार में जो फील आती है जहाँ पे लड़की ही क्यों कॉम्प्रोमाइज करे हमेशा. एंड दैट इसमें
लड़की कॉम्प्रोमाइज की ना,
ने कहाँ कॉम्प्रोमाइज करती है, नॉनसेंस. लड़का जाता है उसके घर,
यहाँ पे लड़की तो कॉम्प्रोमाइज करती है फाइनली.
वो बहू बन के नहीं आती है, ये दामाद बन के उनके घर जाता है.
हेलो एक्सक्यूज मी, दादी माँ कॉम्प्रोमाइज की ना वहाँ पे.
हाँ दादी माँ, हाँ एग्जैक्टली
मतलब लड़की कॉम्प्रोमाइज की ना वहाँ पे. तो दिखा दिया इसमें कि लड़की लड़कियों का दुश्मन है, लड़की ही लड़कियों का दुश्मन है, दिखा दिया करण जौहर ने.
मैंने नहीं बताया सर, करण AltuBaba बता रहा है.
मैं पकड़ लिया, मैं तो ऑलवेज पकड़ लेता हूँ ऐसा, because only person who was against this particular thing was her own person, and she also showed the fact that her ego is as equal to that of the ego of the matriarch.
Exactly.
So finally the boy only got subdued finally. मतलब boy is finally under her thumb.
Exactly.
It's only a matter of under whose thumb. It was finally under her thumb only.
Under her thumb.
Yeah. So no, like there's no point of saying okay they can have a proper relationship. No.
Right.
So that was a failure on the message as such. But entertainment wise, Faltwani.
नहीं यार, मेरे हिसाब से एंड में ना ऐसे आपको लगता है बिगिनिंग में इतना तो बिल्डअप करके यहाँ पे एंड में टाई फिस कर दिया, क्योंकि एक तो ना ही उन्होंने क्लियरली दिखाया कि आई मीन सोच के देखो, ओवरनाइट अगर जो इतना सब्जुगेट हुए हैं लोग कि कभी उसके मदर लॉ के सामने, उसके सास के सामने, पति के सामने कभी एक बार भी आवाज़ उठा के या आंखें मिला के बात नहीं की है, सडनली वो बोलती हैं मेरा दैट she stands up against her mother-in-law, and then she yells at her husband and she says she's going to go, and then her daughter also, who is constantly, they don't establish why she's fat.
Yeah.
They don't show that stress eating.
Yeah, one particular scene they showed it, no?
एक ही सीन में आलतू बाबा,
एक ही सीन, people know about it now. अरे
one shot में it doesn't establish, but in one shot you know who established it really beautifully.
Beautiful. कौन?
Who? In दिल धड़कने दो.
In one shot sufficient that time. Here is not sufficient. Correct.
हाँ, क्योंकि the way they build it up, it's so beautifully shown.
तो क्या बोल रहे कि
that how she stuffs
so,
her.
You're saying that Zoya Akhtar is better than Karan Johar in terms of expressing what she wants to say.
Huh?
That was one scene only, no?
It's not one scene.
इसे भी 2 बार दिखाया उन्होंने सीन.
कैसे दिखाया आलतू बाबा कि लड़की जाती है, इट्स shown from a very male perspective. Think about it. A girl goes, this lady goes, सभी सो जाते हैं तो निकाल के केक खाते हैं.
ये मेल फीमेल की बात हो गई finally. So it has to be a female director who can actually show it, because male director is not able to show it.
Okay, you thought it was shown well?
No, I don't know. I'm listening. I'm saying it's entertaining and it's okay for me. Just went in, okay, fine, screen. Yay, jokes.
Yeah. AltuBaba liked it. So what is your rating on the movie, Altu?
I will give it 7.5 on 10.
Why now? Why you took away 2.5 points?
Alia Bhatt.
What? What about Alia
No
Bhatt?
dance, no acting, no chemistry between the two of those.
Oh, yes.
Lot of scenes. But
zero chemistry.
Okay,
zero.
now you agree with me, Faltrani?
Zero chemistry, yeah.
Now you agree with me, Faltrani?
What?
Now you agree with me because you were actually saying that no.
No, I never said that they ever had any chemistry.
No, now you agree with me because you were mocking me saying, oh, how much you give AltuBaba? No, right?
You only took away 2.5.
That's all is required, right?
Why?
Because heroine is not miscast. And there was no chemistry between the hero and the heroine for the first storyline to be Rocky Rani ki prem kahani. It was like just like as though the story wise also seemed like as though Rani only is emphasizing her ego. That's it. Nothing else.
Aage.
That's it.
That's it. So only because of Alia Bhatt you took away 2.5 points.
The chemistry was not there between the casting. I'm not saying Alia Bhatt as such. You could have chosen anybody for the matter. But the role is not, the role of Rani fell short, and that's almost the main thing, right? 25% of the movie was because of the heroine, right? Story was nice, okay, the dynamics of cultural biases we have and all the things, and try to show in a very funny way how we can actually recognize the biases and make sure that we don't propagate those stereotypes, right? That way it was good. They showed that part of it. Acceptance was very important, it's the key. That's what the message is there, about accepting people the way they are, right?
Yeah.
And not making fun of them and including them as in any kind of you don't actually push people out because they look differently or they seem different. यहाँ पे educated, uneducated का भी बात हुई है. Scholastic people like Faltrani pushing me out saying I'm not educated, part of it, like, you know.
What?
That, you know, the Shahish Tharoor kind of syndrome. That is shown very clearly in this movie. So that's something nice. Dynamic, the comedy between the two of them.
No, it is not that, AltuBaba.
Like for instance, the very good scene. They are having tea in the morning. He comes there. They're talking of voting, political thing. And he says, मैं तो voting छोड़ ही दिया जी. किसकी कौन सी constituency?
No. जब से शमिता गई है तो no point at all.
कौन सी constituency? कौन सी the big boss?
I mean, the timing is impeccable. So impeccable timing.
Yeah, and the culture of those people, see the contrast of culture, and though you can say that this I don't understand one thing. The dialogue which Rani says, "Tum kya ho yaar," is like reminds me. It's like nightmare for me because even that Shiva, this man, "Tum kya ho yaar," like that's what she asks him, right? Yeah. She doesn't know why she's in love with him. And
because AltuBaba, that is the Rocky's character, because he says the most uncharacteristic things which are not acceptable to somebody with a practical mind.
Oh wait, hold on, Faltrani. The point is when Rani says that she's in love with him. She doesn't know that he's in love with him, but she's attracted towards him.
Huh.
Right? But she doesn't know why she's attracted towards him.
Yeah.
And it's given as it seems very thin because a person who's so well educated is still not able to articulate why she's in love with him.
Yeah.
Apart from the fact that she's head over heels in love with him for his physical appearance than anything else.
Yeah, but then she realizes that, right? It's not his physical appearance, it's his overall personality. She can't get over the fact that there is this character which is so difficult. Actually, that is a beautiful sentiment. If they had captured it nicely, it would have been... It should be the driving element. I don't think it came through in the movie. It just came through as if she...
Probably because I'm a deep thinker, I could identify. That's true. Yeah.
What you were a deep thinker?
That's why it would not come to otherwise. No, I agree with you.
What?
Yes, happens to me. Sometimes I go deep into the thing and I understand, I analyze. It didn't come out from the story though, but I just
Did it come out in the story?
I don't know. That's why I'm telling you. I think that's...
It did. I think through the dialogue that he has, "Tum kya cheez ho yaar? Tum
Exactly.
kya cheez ho yaar?" But so why do you say why that sounded like Shiva to you?
That sounded like so fake. That "tum kya ho yaar?" Like, it was like, she's not able to tell that, right?
Huh.
But she should have known why she liked him. Right, because she also convinced her that it's only lust, it's a one-time fling and all stuff, right?
Yeah.
Right, and of course the grandmom keeps saying no, fling, how can you be fling, how can you fling?
Huh.
Whereas the grandmom actually has had a feeling with Dharmendraji.
Yeah, and they don't actually show,
because there was no cameras and all. They did not show all the explicit scenes that happened between them when they were young. But with the kissing scene, we understand what was going on, because even first time he sees somebody and he actually gets physical with the person, Dharmendraji, and they show that thing already. So probably something has transpired there.
No, this is just Karan Johar, who is basically trying to cash in on that stereotype of the Benji turned mod type aunties who possibly think, oh yeah, जब मुझे बहुत सारे लोग बोलते हैं चौदहवीं का चांद हो types, that's why it's funny, because he's cashed in on that stereotype there with the opening scene, right, where Dharmendra goes and kisses her. So in this movie, one thing is for sure, he's made Dharmendra a tharki buddha. That's what he's done. And
Vishalji, yes, I still give 7.5.
Yeah.
Because through the movie, he has made you either laugh, you will start clapping some dialogues. Some dialogues are actually on the point.
Yeah.
Right? Like, for instance, when he talks about the fact that when he says this is something to do with she asked him where's Bengal, which side of India is Bengal? He says where?
Oh, West, but obvious. The timing, I'm telling you, the timing and the editing is it's superb. It's on point. It's done. They've done a really, really good job. कि ये जो जैसे इसको दिखाया गया है movie में, it's really, really क्या कहते हैं, that is really contributed, and Ranveer Singh without a doubt steals the show.
He does.
Without a doubt.
Yeah.
He looks old, but one thing that we do think is, if Deepika Padukone had been cast, mere hisab se, this movie would have done, that character would have gotten a lot more weight as Rani. And I do not believe, for some reason, I don't know, maybe Alia is going through postpartum depression or going through postpartum depression at that time. There's a big difference. You can see the scenes that were shot before the baby, and you can make out which are the scenes after the baby, because there's this vacantness that's in her eye that is unbelievable throughout the movie. There is no depth to her character, to her performance. उसके चेहरे में वो depth नहीं दिख रहा है. There's just a blankness that you feel. I don't know if it was me, but I know that I went with a friend, and AltuBaba was there too, and all of us felt that. It wasn't just one of us. Even you felt that.
Yeah,
right?
I felt that.
There's something missing in that.
I thought it was a lack of talent, but she says depth. So I don't know. I'm sorry. I just can't. After I saw her ruin the role of what's that movie? That was such a powerful role. She could have done such a good job. उसी को निभा नहीं पाई तो I'm sorry. I don't know.
Oh yeah. With Vicky Kaushal. What was that movie?
Non Vicky Kaushal. यार
नहीं
यार राजी कभी छोड़ो. राजी could still say she was very new to the industry and all. Gangubai Kathiawadi.
Oh God.
That was such a powerful role. She could have done so well. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Didn't impress me. You don't have to impress me. It's still okay. You can say, who the hell is AltuBaba? It's okay.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, I'm not impressed. Go find somebody else you can impress. Okay.
But overall, you can watch the movie once, Banajan, but don't expect any message to come home with.
Hey, hold on. Go watch the movie. 7.5 is a fairly good movie for you to go watch.
Yeah.
It's entertaining. It's not like some of the Thakela movies which you have seen with Salman Khan.
Oh, God.
Please, I'm sorry. This is 10,000 times better than those things.
Yeah.
And yes, I want to say thank you right now to Karan Johar ji for actually bringing this movie.
Correct.
We were looking forward to a debut from you. Yeah, probably the feedback might seem a little bit harsh.
Debut? No, to another venture from you.
Oh my God. We were looking for one more venture of yours, directorial venture of yours. Yeah, it could have been better, but you gave it to us. Thank you so much for that.
Yes.
We still love you, whatever it is, no matter what kind of a thing. Even if you put all your money to Ayan Mukherjee, we still love you, right? Kya kare?
Yeah.
Brahmastra's mistakes in life which happened, we also went to spend our money there.
Yeah. Exactly.
And कभी कभार लगता है कि आपने 400 करोड़ देके क्या आप I don't know how much you would have had to hear from all the people who actually investors for you.
Correct.
But ये फिल्म बना के probably you just redeemed yourself with us saying that okay चलो थोड़ा बहुत तो प्यार करेंगे करण जौहर जी को.
Yeah, and please आप जो से दिल मुश्किल बनाए थे हमें बहुत अच्छा लगा था तो please go back to focusing on your script sir.
हाँ.
क्योंकि
सेट के बारे में सोचो मत.
हाँ सेट के बारे में and please don't get stuck with the people that you're trying to promote.
Yeah.
ऐसे stuck मत हो जाओ because we in this movie we really felt that Alia was a miscast.
Yeah,
it was not the right decision for you to have
Ranveer
Alia.
Singh still was okay, good job, and you actually forced all your TV TV colleagues.
Hey, but it was, you know what, one thing, you got an amazing, your intelligence seeps through every scene in the movie. I mean, it just, your wit and your humor comes through, but at the same time,
and also clearly shows that you listen to our shows, so thank you very much for that.
yeah.
Hey, no, the thing is, why I'm saying thank you, free, you can use whatever jokes we crack, it's fine. I don't mind. I just want you to be able to spread the happiness across to people.
Yeah.
I saw some people laugh for the jokes you use, copies from us, it's still okay, we're happy.
Yeah, and there's so many jokes. It's not one, not two,
That's okay,
so
it's
many
fine.
jokes
It's okay.
throughout the
No,
movie.
it's okay, it's for Janhit mein jari hai, by the way. You can always do it for everybody, wherever you can keep them happy, that's all we are happy.
And even if it is not like a, what do you call, even if it is not like a joke that you claim that you copied from, that we know that these are directly jokes that we have cracked on our shows several times.
That's okay.
It just goes to say that great minds think alike.
And the fact that you're spreading humor. People laughed. I was very happy about that.
Yeah, we
That's
laughed. I mean, there are some times in the movie theatre, Bandajan, seriously, Altu and myself, and of course, Deepa was there with us too. The way we laughed, everybody turned around and were looking at us because we were clapping our hands and we were laughing at some of those jokes.
But I didn't agree with Deepa. Deepa is that today? She's not there, right?
No,
so
she's
convenient. Not. She was actually whistling for every time she saw Ranveer Kapoor topless or his shirt fell off. So mean. My goodness, she was clapping and whistling and all stuff. Don't do all this things.
Yeah, इतने low cut shirt पहन के आए.
फालतू नहीं सोई lost.
I know it was. I think the movie is really good. जिस्म की नुमाइश. Actually, the roles are reversed. That way, I liked the pushing
उसने
of
कम नहीं
Yamalo.
किया. उसने भी कम नहीं किया. इससे उसे ज़्यादा किया बस उसने. उसका भी saree was typical Sabyasachi saree with kind of t-shirt blouse or banyan blouses.
Not banyan blouses. Those are called bikini blouses.
Whatever you call it.
So anyway, the movie was for us. I mean, music. तेरे को कैसे लगा AltuBaba?
Okay.
Music, yeah, like I said, just 2 songs that really hit home with me. But outside of that, okay, just run of the mill kind of music. But definitely, if you want to watch it, you can go and watch it. But don't expect a message from the movie. The message of one thing that we do want to say is it was a criminal waste of Jaya Bachchan and Shabana Azmi in those roles, and their characters should have been better established. That's our only feedback for you. इसी के साथ हम बोलेंगे कि is it पैसा वसूल?
Yeah. Don't buy the confectionaries in theaters, please.
Yeah.
$8 for a drink is daylight robbery.
Yes.
Sorry, tube light robbery because out of the tube light.
Yeah.
And all the snacks are very expensive. Better go eat something, then go into a theater, then come out.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And you can watch it on the discount Tuesdays.
Better, yeah.
Yeah.
It's worthwhile to watch discount Tuesdays only. Tuesdays only. Okay.
Yeah.
So next week Tuesdays.
Yeah, and you can definitely, once it comes out on OTT, you can definitely watch it. And
awesome.
even in the theaters, go ahead and watch it because Karan Johar is one of the better filmmakers that we have,
Yeah.
and I think if you want to have a good laugh,
Yeah,
really good
the
laugh,
thing
you should
is,
watch
the
this
scene
one.
of Dharmendra ji and Shabana Azmi looks nice on big screen because chote screen mein it looks very blurred actually.
अच्छा.
All right, with this we're going to be saying good night.
हम लोग मिलेंगे कल ऑन बेरिया बक बक बन तब तक के लिए हमें इजाजत दीजिए. शबा खैर एंड
night.
प्यार भरा.
प्यार भरा.
Mwah.
You are listening to Radio D Hotties, powered by Mahima Creations.
Hi, this is Akshay Kumar, and you are listening to me on Radio D Hotties with AltuBaba and Paltu Rani, where entertainment keeps getting hotter.